We've got ourselves a table base. I'm really excited about this. It's all together, all the pieces are here, and it's built. So we're gonna be doing this today. Putting in these diagonal struts and being really happy. Let's dive in. Diagonal supports. This is really exciting for me because these are the last couple pieces to go in this. We have 6 of these to create. As you can see, I've already done a few of them, so I wanted to actually take you through the process of how we did it. The first thing we need to do is actually clamp these boards in place so that we can transfer marks onto the diagonals themselves as well as the feet and the base structure. So we're going to be having a little bit of fun here putting this all together. Now, before we actually get into the marking of the pieces, we actually need to make sure that this structure is exactly the way we want it to be. Because without the diagonals in here, these two boards can be unparalleled and one side might be lower than the other. So what I've done is I've actually come in through here with a tape measure and I measured top to bottom to make sure that they're the same. In this case, it's 29 inches between top and bottom at both ends. But it was tipping a little bit out of parallel this way, so I put a strap on this side to pull this side back together. So now I know that it's perfectly parallel from here to here as there to there. So when I put my board on this side to mark it out, I know everything is the way I want it to be. So let's do the marking. Now that we've marked out where it intersects with the foot and the base structure, you can see the 3 lines here. What we want to actually do is cut the notch down so it fits into there. But I don't want to cut all the way down to this line because there's going to be a notch cut in the foot as well. And what I've done is I made these little angled pieces that correspond to the shape of the notch in the foot and the top strut. And so I can put them on here and I can mark out exactly how far it comes off of that line, and then transfer that line down here for the stop cut for that. Then also on the end here, I have this line that I'm going to transfer those lines all the way around so that I can cut this off. I didn't cut this angle on the end because I didn't know exactly how long or what size it needs to be. Now I know exactly what it needs to be. I don't care how long this board actually is, but I'm going to cut it there because I know that's the shape we need. So let's cut this off, transfer all the marks around, cut 2 notches in this, and then we'll get ready to cut the notches in the foot and base structure.
With this camera.
We've cut the notches in the diagonal supports. Now we need to actually cut them in the foot and the base structure. Now these little diagonals that I made earlier to mark out what I need to cut out on the diagonals are actually going to be what I need to actually cut out on these. So you can see how it kind of fits into this notch I've already cut out here. I'm going to take the marks that I made here, mark across the top, and then flip this around for this side, put it on here, and then I'll be able to use this to then transfer those marks down the other side, knowing where I need to stop the cut and do all that. So I can cut out the notch on the foot and the base structure, and it should be ready for assembly. Let's jump into that. Sure. Okay, yeah, we have to go down. That's when it gets heavy. There you have it. I am really happy. I don't know if you can tell this by the smile on my face, but all the pieces are here. The structure is done. So from here on out, we're going to be doing a lot of finishing. We're going to be doing some carving in the diagonals. We're going to be doing all the actual finishing and work on it. So once I pull this apart, it won't go back together until it goes into its final location upstairs. After that, then we're going to be working on the top, finishing it up, and getting it ready to go. So hopefully only a few more shows and we'll have a finished table upstairs. So I'm getting really excited. I hope you like this. If you do, please let me know down in the comments. Is there anything you thought would be kind of interesting to do differently? I'd love to hear about that. But yeah, that's about it for now. And until next time, have a wonderful day. So if this were being built in an alley, would this be a diagonal alley?